Hello everyone, how's it going? Very nice to see how many of you tuned in today. It was a short notice, but I felt like we had to just get the first stream going. There has been a lot of things going on since I was here last time, of course. So yeah, there is a lot to see today. The plan today is to go and explore the lava fields, see what has changed. I've noticed that there's a lot of changes back there that have changed since I was here the last time on the 6th of June. As many of you know, I was having what's it called? Paternity leave, or yeah, something like that. Me and Laura, we had a baby, so I took some time off. It was fantastic. Yeah, everything is ready. The drone is ready, Starlink is ready. You have to bear with me a bit if the connection starts dropping. We have the Starlink here because the phone reception is not good enough. So yeah, if there comes lags, just try to be patient with me. I have some new gear to improve the signal, so we should be able to reach the main cone and all the other areas there that are of interest. If you have anything specific you want to see, then put it in a chat. Hopefully I will see it. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna put the drone up. Yeah, I have to check. Hopefully you guys actually heard me. I'm gonna see the chat here a bit. Have you attached the military grade booster? Yes, I have. Well, I can actually show it to you guys. I will show it later in the stream. I will show you the what I have. But first, let's fly. The connection it's okay, so we should use the time. Yeah, since I was here last time when I was flying here, oh, I'm gonna change the mic a little bit. That was day 1 of the previous eruption on the 29th May. And wait a second, let me see. And they have since that added this here. It says, well, it's common sense really. You shouldn't hike towards, you cannot hike further than this, or like, yeah, hike outside towards the lava fields. So if you come here, it's good to know that. If you want to see lava fields, they are over there on the way to the Blue Lagoon. I will show it to you as well. As you know, I will start the stream by adjusting some of the settings. Let me see. Because it's super sunny today, we don't want to have this on auto. Let me see, I'm just gonna move it a little bit out there. Yeah, getting a minor chop here, but should be able to improve it. Let me see. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna change some things here. Some more things. Oh. And I'm also gonna take this. Sorry about this. Yeah, I'm using a new drone as well, so there are some settings that I need tweaking here. Let me see. Yeah, you can see that things over there are a lot greener than we have had in the past live streams. Let me see a bit here. Seeing many familiar faces here in the chat. Really nice to see all of you. Agnes Kurz, welcome to Explorer. Tony Ekström, let's go. Nice to see everyone in the chat as usual. Nice to see you too, Tony. Then we have Crewley, of course, still going strong. Looking forward to the live streams. I'm Bartmak, looking forward to the next chapter. Opal Guy, Susie Jones. Yeah, look how green things are over there. That's really nice. So, you probably have seen some photos before of what has been going on here. I'm going to have to change the settings here a little bit. Yeah, because the drone has different lenses, I always have to adjust the settings for each lens. So here we can see that they have built these roads in the mountain here. I'm also gonna adjust the settings on this camera just to get it over with, basically. Yeah, so they are making efforts to prevent the lava to go towards Svartsengi. I think that's really important. And what I noticed on the way here, it was actually, I thought it was pretty interesting. There is, as you can see here, the road that we used previously, it's just, it's closed, basically. So this is where you go to the Blue Lagoon. You can see the cars here. And what I thought was pretty interesting, and I mean nice for the tourists, is you can see here the old road. They have made kind of like a tourist stop here, so that people can go and see the lava themselves. Only noticed this today because I haven't been here like for a very long time. So yeah, this is open to the public here. I saw some not too smart people out on the lava field when I was there, but I mean it just happens. So yeah, the road used to go over here, but I was going there, and it's getting really dirty there. Paula Henninger is asking what I think about the situation with Katla. I mean, I think probably the same as most people think. It's no one really knows what will happen. Even though the last big eruption there, like many years ago, was like quite big and dramatic, it's not guaranteed that it will behave the same. It can change its behavior for sure. So I mean, no one knows until something happens. Sadie Simons, hi Isaac and Peeps, greetings from the UK. Greetings, Sadie. So, okay, let's just go over there towards the mountain. I wanna take a look at where they have been putting up the pumps, the water pumps to do the lava cooling. They bought some really nice system from Germany, I think, if I remember correctly, and they're pumping water from the Blue Lagoon area, and they will be using that to potentially change the path of the lava flow if it is going somewhere that it shouldn't. They were doing some tests earlier this week, and apparently they are supposed to reach 150 meters in the air. That's pretty impressive. And that system could really be a make it or break it for Svartsengi if things go very bad. But we're hoping that it won't happen. So yeah, here is the road on, well, they built a road on top of the protective wall. You can see it here. So green. not really used to see all this green here. So yeah, for those who are just tuning in, we are still on our first battery. We've only been flying for, what, I don't know, 10-15 minutes or so. We are looking towards Svartsengi and the Blue Lagoon, seeing what has been built here below. See, I am going to turn around and get a bit further out. You can see here far in the distance the main cone, or the previous main cone over here. I'm gonna change the, well, I'm just gonna adjust the settings on this camera. Interested to see how it looks over here, actually. My previous streaming spot. I'm gonna see how, well, I'm not sure how far I can actually go up here. So I'm gonna zoom in because I saw them working here earlier. They have been doing a lot here. Let me see. Yeah, so I used to drive up here on this berm here, or the protective wall. But now they are definitely making it bigger. And here you can see the hoses on the, well, if you can even call them hose, like water hoses. They are something way bigger than the standard ones. Yeah, there are no days off here. Not for these guys. Hard workers for sure. Oh wait, I have to adjust some settings here. I don't want to be recording this in progress. It's that is eats up a lot of my hard drive space. All right. Going to adjust my antenna a little bit here. Oh, maybe let's snap some photos here as well. Oh. I've actually never taken a photo with this drone, so I am have to make sure the settings here are all right. Okay, that's good. It's all right. Richard Stewsmith gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you here in the stream with us. Then we have here Michaela. Thanks again for streaming, and you're super worthless. No worries. Thank you guys for watching. I was actually a bit nervous to get out here today, prep everything, because there has been so long time since I did these streams, and well, I have to make sure the gear works, and yeah. Also because I'm trying out new things here on the stream. I don't know, there is something fun about watching these guys work on these. I mean, these machines are massive. Like you wouldn't believe it if you would see them in person, like how big they actually are. But yeah, all right, let's take a bit closer look of the eruption area. I saw it in the news here a couple of weeks ago that many were suddenly very interested in this crack here. I mean, it's a really interesting spot actually. It was the most surprising about the last eruption when it started getting a bit explosive there. I'm not, well, I could get there probably today if we were high enough, but I'm not gonna try to do that. I did do a close-up from this area on the 30th, I think it was 30th rather than 1st of June, so 30th May video, highlight video. Around midway through it, you will be able to see like a very detailed close-ups to this area. It will be interesting to actually get a footage later on to compare those two, like if it has like changed since then. Ninjanese. Welcome to Explorer. I hope I pronounced this correctly. Matthew is glad I'm back, asking how's the family. Family is great. We have had some really nice quality times at home. I'm actually going to here below you can see that like where the pool was here in the center left. You can see how the formation of the pool was before it got cooler, or like cooled down for the last time. And I am gonna be going very low and up close here until I just can't get much closer. Because I should be able to. I just have to check the antenna here. The antenna that I'm using, it's a directional antenna, so I have to kind of, if I want to be very far away, I have to adjust it a bit. For those wondering, I am now around 3 kilometers away with the drone. Yeah, we did watch the flow come down here, this path for a while. I'm gonna see if I can actually zoom into these, or like how it looks when I zoom. If I'm too close, maybe. Oh, I'm actually getting low battery here. Let me see, but I still want to see it a bit better here. I mean, this is what I kind of wanted to do today. I wanted to get like some of these closer ups, just to explore the area while it's not hot. Just look at those formations. So yeah, the drone was letting me know that I actually have to start moving back. It makes sense because I am more than 3 kilometers out. So I am going to work my way back, and then then I will head out to the field, and we are gonna be exploring this area as well, where the steam is coming up. If I remember correctly, that's where the eruption started last time. I think that's where it broke through, like almost exactly there, or like a slightly east from it. By the way, if you guys remember, it was in March that when I lost my other Mavic. I actually think it's somewhere here in this field where there is where there is no lava. I just couldn't find it, but it would be pretty funny if it's somewhere here that yeah, where the lava didn't go. Lady Piro is saying 360 here. I can see it in the chat. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea to capture some 360s as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna change the battery now. For those wondering, I'm just flying back, and then I will be swapping. We have 29% now, still 1.8 kilometers out, but I think it should be fine. Oh. Slap an AirTag on it. Yeah, that would have been nice to have AirTag on the other one, because I had the GPS coordinates, but that's basically just the GPS location of where the drone had the connection last time. But we had a lot of wind, so it was definitely not there. Professor Thorvaldus says the eruption starts today. Yeah, I mean, it could start today, tomorrow, a week from now. I mean, it's no one really knows. We can only look at the data that about the magma accumulation underneath, but some say that each time it needs more pressure to get through, or like more needs to be accumulated, but I don't know. We have 20% left still. I mean, it's really nice to have these new batteries now. It matters a lot, like the battery degradation. I have been really punishing my batteries in the previous eruptions. Like I was checking the cycles. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna swap it. Just gonna swap the battery here. I was checking the battery cycles on some of my batteries, and one of them has 84 cycles. That's a lot, especially since I have been flying with like 10 batteries. So yeah, let me see. Oh no, I have to use the newer ones better to catch up on the cycles. Yes, we have had some really close calls here when it comes to batteries. So yeah, thinking for this flight, we are going to start here on the northern side of the what do you call it? The fissure, or where the fissure used to be, and work our way down towards the main cone. So we are going to start up there and work our way down past the area where the steam is coming out, and see what interesting things we will be able to see on the way. I am going to put it in the air, and then I will check the comments or the chat a little bit. Right, this is not that one. Cheek will clearly need to swallow to recover it. What is this new drone? Well, it's new to me, but it's not new to Stream really. It's a Mark III Cine Pro. But I had on the previous streams, I was borrowing, because like you guys know, it happened on the stream. I lost my previous Mark III Cine due to some extreme winds. So I was always borrowing drone from Dronefly. They let me borrow it when it was available, while I was purchasing another drone. Because I just have to have a drone. It's yeah. It arrived this summer, just haven't been flying much. I did buy an insurance for it, by the way, like DJI Care. It's it's a smart move when you have expensive drone. Then it's cheaper if you crash it. Susie says I haven't had your videos coming to my YouTube feed, even though I'm subscribed. Yeah, I mean, I haven't actually posted the public video since early June. Sorry about that, guys, but it just my head has been doing something else. Been enjoying quality time with a new family member. Your last drone did thermal. Yeah, well, I was hoping. I wish I had the thermal drone today, actually, but well, I don't own the thermal drone either. I borrowed from Dronefly. It's a super expensive drone, but unfortunately, it's out on a mission with. They are lending it or like borrowing it to ISAR rescue teams. It's a common drone for the rescue teams here in Iceland. So while they are waiting for their new drone, they get to use ours at Dronefly. So as soon as that one comes back, I will be having the thermal camera on the live stream. Hey, there is a spot here that didn't. Wait, let me see. Yeah, there's a non-lava spot. Okay. I'm going to, I think I should be able to reach these up here, the cones. I mean, it was so beautiful. You guys can, if you check the day one of the last eruption, you could see these rivers of lava coming down here from this area. It was it was only for like an hour maybe that it was there, like properly, and it looked so cool. So I'm just going to weak signal here. We have to be further out. Let me see. Yeah, there is a mountain here in front of us it does block the signal a bit. Oh, wait, I'm gonna move a bit to this side so we can see. Yeah, okay, so I understand why we are not getting a signal. I think we are actually going behind the mountain here. You can see the white spot here, that's us. So that's, even though you have a signal booster, you can't go further than line of sight allows you. So we have to go out here. I am facing north now, or the north-ish. And I am actually going to adjust the colors a little bit here. This actually might be a bit too cold. Yeah, what I noticed previously when we were doing this in between eruption, I noticed these, you see there in the far back, these looked like old cones here. You can see them from from the past. So I noticed that they lined up pretty well with the fissure here. I wouldn't be thank you for the super chat donation. Beautiful footage as usual. Great to have you back. yeah, thank you so much. Great to be back. It was, yeah. It always is a bit of a mission to get back on the live streams after a long break. What's going on up there? Yeah, this is actually area but I would like to see more of. You see over there in the far distance, there was so much lava that went there in the past eruption that we just don't really see because there are no live cameras that go there. I haven't been able to fly there. Probably could go here with the current range, but I will have to have like a positive wind, or like the wind bringing me back, not pushing me away. So when I'm far out, I will be able to get back. I'm thinking of doing actually a 360 here, maybe, yes. So I am going to do a 360 here from this area. I'm going to move a bit lower. So if any of you is prone to flickering lights or flashing lights, I would suggest that you take a break for 30 seconds or so, because I'm gonna take a couple of 360 images here. Snapping them now, and it just takes 30 seconds or so. Isa L, it's honestly quite fun and nice to be a mod on this channel. You guys are generally awesome. That must be said as well. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I think the people here that watch this particular live stream are awesome and always super positive. Good to see you in the chat, Isa L. Yeah, like Justin says, we're all interested in the same thing. Great positive chat. Yeah. So what the drone is doing now is just stitching the images together. We are at 90%, and then we are going to move towards the south. How many of you guys are actually watching? I can see it. I had no idea how the turnout will be here. Yeah, it's more than 1,000. That's awesome. So now for the mission that we were working on. Let's go. Yeah, I remember there were some really cool formations up there that I wanted to have a better look. I saw it. I don't remember what live stream it was exactly, but it was one of the latter live streams. But I was running out of battery towards the end of the stream when I noticed it, and just didn't have time. So I want to zoom towards these formations here. Do a top down. And try out the zooming. Oh. I think you can do the 7x zoom as well. Let me see. It's a bit bright. Let me see this. Wow. Oh, there were some other super chats here. Michaela, greetings from all members of my family. Again, thanks for the detailed picture. It is magnificent. Really enjoy it. Thank you so much, Michaela. Thank you for the super chat donation, and greetings to your family. Barbmark gifted 5 membership. Thank you so much. Thank you, Barbmark. Really appreciate it. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, I know some of you don't love this particular thing, but I just when I see something different, I just like to zoom in on it, and it's better to see more than less. Alright. So I'm gonna tilt up a little bit here, swap to the wide lens. And yeah, just look at these formations. I mean, it makes it somewhat more interesting to look at these cooled down lava fields after we have seen like how it looks when it's forming, and yeah, you kind of understand how it was to be. It's pretty interesting. Wow. Gonna adjust the antenna a bit here. Let me see, there was some super chat here that I don't want to miss. Aberrakinon, congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you for that super chat. Donna P57, a member, gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Donna. Then we have Lacey, back in my happy place. Now you're back streaming. Thank you so much, Lacey. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. Let's see if we can zoom into this a little bit, just to see how it, well, how it looks. I know there might be some geologists or rock enthusiasts that would like to see what it is. I mean, I don't know what this white material is here exactly. I'm not sure if that's sulfur or not. Chris Meany, thank you so much for the super chat. Chris, great to see you back. Keeping fingers crossed that one of the craters suddenly comes to life whilst you're hovering them. Yeah, it's very unlikely, but yeah, I really hope that these, like you say, these craters up here, that they will go off instead of the ones further to the south. I mean, that's the most likely scenario, that we just start up here on the same area as before. But we don't want it closer to Grindavik. All right, it's taking longer than expected to work our way up here. It's always something to see. I want to go here a bit to the side here, just to see that one. Oh. The sun is making the color look kind of silvery-ish down here. It's pretty beautiful. By the way, have you noticed the signal improvements compared to the previous streams? I mean, now I'm like 2.5 kilometers out and I'm just having no issues at all. It's amazing. It was very expensive, but feels worth it. I mean, it's usually what I have been doing with your donations. It's buying more expensive gear to improve the stream. That's good. Oh, I'm seeing, don't forget pictures. I was like, yes, it is actually correct. Let's see, am I getting any frame drops here? Yeah. We have 8% frame drops today. That's not fantastic, but could be worse. I mean, usually with the signal problems with Starlink, it goes down for like like a minute or 2 or 3, then it's fine. Then it becomes fine again. So yeah, just so you guys know that. Okay, let's try to reach this point there before we have to go and swap batteries. I know you guys are waiting for it. Swedish mom is asking how I pronounce your daughter's name in Icelandic. It's pronounced Eldey. Eldey Lilja. For those watching the stream on the 17th of March, my birthday stream, it was day 2 of the eruption before the last eruption. When me and Laura went for pizza after that stream, that's kind of when we first had the idea of the name, for those interested. When we were going for that pizza we talked about. So, let me see, I have to get a bit further away from this one, just so we are going to be able to zoom in properly. I mean, this area has been quite active in the past eruption. I remember the December eruption. This is, if I remember correctly, that this is where one of the main main events were during the December eruption. I think I'm not being mistaken. Remember, we used to come here, like right by this mountain, and fly from there. It would be nice to have a thermal camera now. I'm gonna see if we can zoom into some parts here. I'm first gonna zoom a bit down here. Then I want to zoom a bit towards. Well, I want to see if there's any interesting point of where the steam is coming up. Yeah, okay. I actually have to start working my way back now. I already got the warning from the drone, but I will I will be starting over here on the next battery. Paul is asking if this is the area where it was pumping all the black and gray smoke during last eruption. No, this is not the area. It was further to the south. I'll zoom into it on the next battery from the main cone. So yeah, I'm just on my way back now to swap the battery. For those wondering. See that Cindy Bettendorf gifted 11 more, or 1 and 10 more memberships. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you. It's really, really generous. Really appreciate that. I can see the sequel is here in the chat. That sequel. maybe I should actually try to see how far I can go towards the east side on the next battery, to be honest. I mean, I don't think we will have an issue with it. I'm just curious to see how it looks there. It's, yeah. All right. So I am going to swap the batteries. We'll be back in the air really soon. I might actually show you guys a little bit. I know some are interested in antenna, and I don't mind showing it in my setup. This is a pretty new product at Dronefly that wait, let me see. That is mainly for the rescue teams, or like that's because it's expensive. Like normal people shouldn't buy it because what are you going to use it for? So it's like antenna like this, and with that it also helps me so that I can sit in the car and I don't have to and I don't have to always be minding where I have my hand placed. And yeah, because I have to, when you're flying far away with a drone, you have to face the direction with the controller where it's going. So having an antenna on top, it makes your life so much easier. It's just, yeah, it's very good. And I also now I can have my controller. I mount it onto my steering wheel. So even if I could just show you as well. Just let you guys get a sneak peek of my setup here. Let me see. So yeah, I can just mount it like that onto the steering wheel, and yeah, then I don't have to, like, it also is easier for my arms. So yeah, now you know how it looks. I had already shared this with the members, if I remember correctly, but not sure if I don't think they got to see the setup itself. So yeah, almost ready with the new battery. Can't see it. Oh no. Why? Is the second camera frozen or something? Let me see. There's a... Yeah, you didn't see it. You didn't switch cam during the new gear show-off. We only saw Moe pictures. What? Let me see. Sometimes the Osmo Pocket is... Yeah, okay. It's frozen. Yeah, it was frozen. So here is the antenna. and I can just change it like that. It's pretty cool, depending on where I'm going. And then you can see the controller here. I just mounted it to the steering wheel so that I don't have to. Yeah, the cables go from the over there, and I don't have to hold the controller with my hands. Hope you guys saw that. Oh. Yeah, sometimes it freezes. There you are. Yeah. So it makes it just way less draining and way more efficient. It's. I saw this actually first time, like when the police was with their drone, and they were flying inside of the car, and I saw the controller, and they had the antennas out there. So I thought, yeah, that's pretty interesting. So, yep. But it was painful to change the controller. I had to fully disassemble it. Took like 2 hours. So you not only have to pay a lot to buy the equipment, but you have to modify your controllers so that it works with it. It's even though I'm an FPV pilot and I know how to like work with these drones and disassemble them, etc., it was still. I hope I never have to do this again. Yeah, it was so many screws, so much pain. Yeah, maybe I should mention it. I'm not sponsored in any way with the company that makes this, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, just so it works and I like it. Just to clarify that. And the good thing about it, like why I also thought about buying it, I can actually. It's easier to use it with the more advanced drones, like the thermal drone. So I can. It's basically like a plug and play for me to swap the antenna and use the antenna for the thermal drone as well. So that's actually amazing. Rubato88, very nice to see you flying again, Isaac. Sending well wishes to you and your new baby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rubato, for the super chat donation. Really appreciate it. So for those who are tuning in, we have been streaming for roughly 1 hour. And I will be streaming a bit longer, but I think it won't be much more than maybe 1 or 2 more flights after this, because I have to be home. So, or maybe, yeah, 1 more, or yeah, we'll see how far I can make it here. We already explored this part a bit, so if you want to see it better, you can rewind. But I promised you guys that I would be working or that we would be working our way up here. Oh, it's just a shadow here. I want to take a look at one of those wider spots here, like a white. Let's enhance it a bit. Wow. And maybe even some more. It looks pretty nice. Then we have this hole over here. Look at that. Let me see, I saw some donations here. Check this. Siona M72. Oh well, can't get subbed again for the time being. So here is this instead. Thank you so much, Siona. Thank you for the super chat donation. Captain Chaos. Thanks for all your hard work, Isaac. Thank you so much, Captain Chaos. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Sue Malaysia gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Sue. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And the Seagull donated. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Seagull, for the donation. Really appreciate it. 3 Isa's L is saying 360. Yes, we can actually, I think this might be actually good area for a 360 photo. So I'm gonna be shooting a 360 now. For those who are prone to flickering lights and stuff, maybe take a break. But for the next minutes, it's gonna be a bit flickering while I'm taking the photos. Eman6355, welcome to Explorer. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I do have some videos for you guys, explorer guys, or the explorer people, that I owe you. They are almost ready. Like for example, the one that I shot on the 18th of March. It's been a while, but it's gonna be really interesting to see that. I was making like a small behind the scene there, and it's actually I was recording when we were driving up the road, and we were driving the road where you can see the crack in the mountain. That's the road that we were driving. So it was actually probably one of the last people to ever drive that area. But yeah, that video is almost ready. It was just I had an issue with the 360 footage, and yeah, and then I don't have any more excuses. That's should have been ready already. Here we can see some green stuff. Did we? I think we looked at it before actually. Didn't we? Like on a previous stream. Wow. Maybe we should do a photo of these. I think so. What are the people going on in the chat? I think you know what you were going to say. I had the same thought. I hope you guys are not talking about the sinkhole there. Yeah. Probably many people were thinking the same, but yeah. Wow, look at these colors. Tula Pekala, hello from Finland. Been member for 3 months. Amazing. Hello, Finland. Nina Karler, new drone is awesome. Love you and your fam. Thank you so much, Nina. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Anakin says, take a picture and send it to me so I can use it as a screensaver. Yeah, I can. I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture for you. No worries. Oh, it's taking a while for us to work our way back up to the main cone there. Let me see. I'm just taking a bit of a look down here just to see if yeah, I guess the parts that I was thinking about are were from the previous eruption actually. They were around here, but this cone is probably on top of that. This one was still active at the 1st June live stream and a bit after that, I think, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately, there was not great weather at the time, so I wasn't able to stream as much as we would have liked to. Lens is dark. Yeah, let's. We don't want that. Yeah, and it's always good to get a comments from you guys if it's looking a bit dark, because my screen is super bright and sometimes it's not the exact same image. Yeah, more says actually got behind on the stream somehow, but the chat was still current. Huh. Yeah, I guess it can happen sometimes with the Starlink when we have these variable connections. Sometimes you might get behind, like he was saying, behind on the stream. It is, yeah, it's just due to the delay and the connection varieties. Here we are. I think this is probably too dark for you guys. Let me see. We are just going to have an overexposed background. That's totally fine. I'm gonna adjust the antenna a little bit. Okay. What's that in there? I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit. This is the inside of the cone. Karen Taylor, welcome to Explorer. Thank you for joining. Then we have a donation from Tula Pekala, Finland, if I remember correctly. Thank you so much, Tula. Really appreciate it. Just realized YouTube dropped my resolution. Had to put it back to 1080. Yes, that is also a good reminder. That is also a good reminder to you guys. Sometimes YouTube, when the connection is fluctuating, like it is with us today, the YouTube can choose to decrease the resolutions on your screen. So make sure that you adjust it and have it set at HD or 1080p. That's for the best picture. You see the heat there. It's obviously a lot of heat still coming up. Gonna move a bit higher. See if we can get an orbit around it. There's a lot more colors in this one that they have been in my memory. Way more red. It's a beautiful cone. It really is. I'm gonna zoom in actually to the colors here on the side of it, so you can see it a bit better. Opal guy is asking for 360. Yes, I think we should. Give him that. He has been pretty on point with the 360 requests. I think around here might be interesting, or let me see, so that we can see here. Yeah. Before we have to turn around for a replacement battery. Oh, I forgot to give you guys a warning. Sorry about that. But I just wanted to start this ASAP because we are at 39% and I'm more than 3 kilometers away. Don't want to waste time on this because it will cut the 360 short later on. My eyes. So yeah, we actually have to move the drone back now. I think the next battery will be our last. I will use that one to go a bit further out towards Grindavik, get the last look of the area over there. And then we will just, yeah, I will see you later after that. Here below you can see the path that the lava was flowing. I think it was where it was flowing for the most part of the previous eruption. Like it was stable flowing down here. And we noticed it pretty early on the stream that the lava was flowing towards here and going to the side. And it was, yeah, it's pretty obvious that there would become some problems if it would keep flowing that direction. But fortunately they managed to stop it, or it stopped before it were severe, too severe. Linda Tallman sends her best from France. Thank you for watching, Linda. You will catch up on the replay, I see. It's a bit tough for me to measure the height of the cone from where I am right now, because I think I'm not able to like, what do I say? I'm not able to go from the bottom because there is the lava fields, they come in between there, because I'm not sure that I can do that. But I can see something. But I'm not sure that I can get to the bottom of the cone and measure it. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, I am just going to be swapping the battery, and then we are on for the last flight of the day. See, so I'm just gonna swap this over to that camera and focus on the landing part. All right. To use this one here. All right, almost ready. Gurra from Sweden, thank you so much. Thank you for the Swedish kronas donation, really appreciate it. All right, the drone is ready. By the way, there is one thing that I didn't tell you guys. Wasn't sure that I would do it, but I did bring the FPV drone with me, and I have new goggles that I wanted to try. So maybe after this flight, I should do a short FPV flight. I know some of you are interested in that. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. Because the weather is nice and it's more fun. So let's see. I mean, these goggles that I'm gonna be trying now, I'm not sure how the range of them compare to the other goggles, but you will see the image should be better. Plus, you will also see overlay of the speed that I'm flying, the G-force, the heat, etc. So, if there are any nerds watching, then you will like it. You will like it. I have been doing some G-force, like I'm doing some flips with the drone to see how much the G-force is it's taking. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. What do I say? I don't know if it's a lot or not, but you'll see. But unfortunately, the signal booster does not work for that. But yeah. The drone is actually the same drone, well, the exact same drone that I lost in the eruption in March. That I bought to replace that one. So you guys have seen it in the community section, I think, that FPV drone. So as you can see here, this is what they have been doing on the mountain. I am going to, no, yeah, I think it's just shadow, that's why we can't see that much of it. Seems like they're working their way around. I don't know what purpose exactly they're, like, why, but, or they were just using the material, I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna face this direction a bit. Let's see what the workers are up to. They're always up to something. I really love the 7x zoom camera. They have been so underappreciated for many drone pilots. It's yeah, it's nice to be able to do these kind of zooms. Oh, sorry. Wait, sorry. Let's see. We are pretty far out, actually. I'm gonna increase the brightness here a bit. Yeah, down there you can see the crack that we were talking about earlier, where we had the explosion activity. Ah, you can see the green field there. Ah. It's nice to see the greens. Doesn't seem to have changed all that much. We just have some greener colors. Let me see, there was missing on some super chats here. I don't wanna do that. We have Gurra here. Then we have Anosi Farberg. Anosi Farberg, thank you so much for the super chat donations. Really appreciate it. And Laurie Litchfield, thank you so much for the generous donation, Laurie. Third super chat on a live stream notification here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Then we have Bob Hilmore. Thank you so much, Bob, for the super chat donation. Really appreciate it. Nice to see you here in the chat. Oh, I missed the truck. Yeah, there it is. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to watch these guys work. I don't know what it is. It's just they have big machines. They're doing something. It's yeah. Let me see a bit where we are located exactly. Am I on top of the cone or what? Ah, yeah, it is here. Didn't think I was this close. But that's how the zoom can get you. If you're not careful, you don't realize where you are exactly. So someone was asking if we could measure the cone. Yeah, the thing is that I am not entirely sure. Let's see, I'm gonna point the tilt the antenna a bit for see if we can improve the signal here a little bit. No, not really. I mean, I can go down here and I can see how far down I can go without losing the signal. That's how we have been like measuring the height. There was nothing behind me, right? I'm getting pretty close now. So I am at 44 meters. That's what it says, even though I'm at the bottom. It's just from my takeoff point. And now I have the camera facing straight forward at 0 degrees tilt. This is the cone. Maybe we should have a photo from this area. Just to have it. It's pretty cool. Are we doing a 360 here? Yeah, I think we should, just since we are here anyways. So I'm going to be doing a 360 now, just capturing the surroundings so that maybe you can feel as you are standing right there. So just giving you a warning. Going to be snapping some photos. Then you can get kind of a first-person view of the cone. Okay, now just the stitching. Almost done with the stitching. Oh yeah, we can see the drone here on the cone down here. So what I was going to do is we are going to measure it. We are at 44 meters, and below me it might be, it's a bit tough to say, 2 or 3 meters, something like that. Okay, I'm at 43 meters now. I don't want it there going further down, because if I crash the drone there, I'm not going to be fetching it again. So at 43, if we move the drone up, 44, 45. Well, I actually have to add something here to the camera. These lines, the grid lines, so I can see the center point. So we were at 43. The tallest point is here. And this point is we're at 70 meters now from the 43 measurement we were at down there. So maybe 40 to 70 is the height. 30 meters from the bottom. I don't know. Could be. But yeah, it's 30 something, like around 30 meters maybe from the bottom of the surroundings. But these lava fields, they are pretty far up already because it has been building on top of them. So yeah, I don't know how tall it is with that. Old guy is asking if I were doing 360 down there. That's yeah, I did. How many bananas is that? I think it's a few thousand bananas. Right. Yeah, it's so strange to see how much the lava flowed over everything here. Like there was a here in front of us. It was like a what, I don't know the English word for it. It was like a valley, like a small, like it's down here. It should be down there. So it's very thick layer of new new lava that the lava fields. So I was actually wanting to take a bit more look at these. Oh, there's a small cave there. You need a Mars Explorer drone that can take rock samples. Tube entrance. Patrice Lucas gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Patrice. Thank you. Really appreciate it. You can actually see here in the background. You can see the heat a bit of the heat from the lava fields. So yeah, I actually have to start working my way back. Oh, there's another one here. Because we don't want to run out of battery out here. That would not be good. Still have 33% left. It should be enough for us to get back. And next we are going to do a quick FPV flight. See how that looks. We have been live for almost 2 hours now. That's overtime. Yeah, I thought we would be streaming for an hour, maybe hour and a half, but it's good. It takes time to prepare everything and get out here, so it's better to make the most of it. Braddock is asking what are the signs if the eruption is going to be happening. It's an earthquake swarm with a lot of smaller earthquakes getting closer to the surface or close to the surface. Especially if it's in a very specific area, I think that's a pretty good indicator. I'm no expert though. Just this is from my understanding. That's how they usually see it. Actually going to I have so high. It's easiest if I just go there. I wanted to do two things at once, but maybe it's not better. Amir is asking if I ever felt earthquakes while flying there. Yes, I did. Well, when we were live streaming during I think it was the first evacuation at the Blue Lagoon, when we had, I think it was magma intrusion, that didn't result in a volcano eruption. Early March, that's when I felt a lot of earthquakes down here. Many of you guys probably remember that. So yeah, I am just going to swap to the camera and prepare the FPV drones, or the FPV drone. It shouldn't take too much time. I'll just have to make sure that it has a GPS lock-in. So yeah, if you don't want to see FPV stuff, that's all right. But it's a lot of fun. Gives a bit of a immersive flying experience. It's like a totally different drone. So let's see. So if there are any FPV pilots watching, The goggles that I'm trying out now are the DJI FPV goggles 3, and pairing them with the O3 air unit. I usually am using the DJI FPV goggles V2, so that's like a couple of generations in between. So yeah, it's definitely different, but hopefully the signal, or like the video feed, looks better, because it has, even though it looks alright in the other goggles, I think it should be able to be better. And for those who don't know what FPV drone is, that is a racing drone. It's an easy explanation, or the easiest explanation for that. These are drones that are used, yeah, for these immersive action shoots and to chase fast things, do some mountain dives and stuff.
Welcome to Tango 2. Switch warning. 3.8 volts.
Alright. Almost ready here. So yeah, I will of course not be able to, because I have a goggles on when I fly this one, I will not be able to, well, see the chat until after the flight. Gillian says, hello Tango 2, here we have FPV pilot there. Yes, I have a Tango 2. I've had it for a couple of years and it still runs well. If you're going to be flying the FPV, I recommend having the Tango 2 if you want to be serious about it. Don't use the DJI RC2, 1, 2 or 3. You want to have a separate signal for the drone and the video feed, or like the control and the video feed. If you guys remember when I was flying through the lava and we almost lost the drone due to the video signal was cut, but the drone actually came back. If I didn't have the controlling protocol on a separate system, then that drone would have gone down. So there's that. All right. Yeah, I have to adjust the overlay a bit on it. But yeah. Is it full screen? But you can see up there's a core temperature, there's a G. And then the speed and the home point are in the bottom right. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I've never ever flown with these goggles before, just so you know, so hopefully I don't do anything, or like nothing weird happens. So I'm not gonna do anything super risky. Yeah, that was strange. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly how accurate the G-force meter is, but it should be correct, but I'm no scientist. Yeah, it's definitely strange here. The video signal seems alright. The overlay is a bit messy. You could see I'm flying at around 100 kilometers per hour, I think. Think so. Or, yeah, well, something like that. I don't know why it says on hour. Not sure what that is about. It should be the speed. But yeah, like I said, I have never used these goggles before, so yeah, I haven't adjusted the overlay properly. You can see that the signal is not as good as I hoped for, the video signal. I would like to have 50 megabytes per second, but it's not like that. It's beautiful. How far are we away? We are almost 3 kilometers away. We still have signal, that's good. So the goggles work. I just hope that there is, signal drop there. Minor signal drop, signal drop, signal drop. Been flying for 3 minutes, that means we should be getting back for the second battery. There is no percentage and no one that tells you that you should start flying back. With FV you just have to follow the voltage number and make sure that you have enough juice to get back. But we should be fine. I just have to watch the throttle a bit, do some throttle control, and yeah. Let's see if we can fly pretty low here. Without crashing into any rocks, any lava. Some signal drop. Yeah, if you want to feel like a bird flying, then FPV is that's the way to go. This is our rock. And then let's try to hit the landing pad. Max G-force 2.1, max speed 120 kilometers. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, it looks like you guys saw it. Because with this drone you can't really do much. You just have to fly. You can't. It's really tough to stop. And yeah, I'm gonna do one more flight. I have another battery, and it's way better to fly out the batteries than having to spend time discharging them when I get home. So I'm just swapping the batteries, putting the last battery in. you notice that the flight time with FPV drones is drastically lower. Usually it's only a couple of minutes. I have a pretty big battery on this one, 4,500 milliamp. So yeah, one more FPV flight. I look forward to check actually the replay to see like how it actually looks there, because I think the video definitely looks better than with the older goggles. These are LiPo batteries. I think it's 120C LiPo battery, 4,500 milliamps. For the battery nerds. Yeah, I don't know why it's at 417 volts. It should be higher actually. I thought I fully charged it. All right, so let's go, I guess. Maybe we should do a mountain. There are no lines or poles here that we should be careful of. Not that I know of. You never have to worry about the height limit on this drone, because I mean, if you're flying far up in the air, you are doing FPV wrong. Losing a bit of the signal here. The wind has picked up a bit. It worries me a little bit, but it just means that we have to fly a bit less. See a bit here. Wow, yeah, that was nice. So yeah, I'm just going to work my way back now because of, yeah, the battery and the wind. Can't do any walk of shame here. Just the slightest mistake and the drone is gone. So that's not what we want. Yeah, I have to start landing. Whew. Always nervous with these flights. Max G-force 1.7, 112 speed. Well, we did go faster last time. It makes sense. Makes sense. I was trying to be more careful. I was getting a text from Laura asking if it's definitely the last flight, right? She's watching a stream. All right, so let me see. Was a membership donation, 5 membership from Richard that I missed. Thank you so much, Richard. Really appreciate it. Buffering, lost stream. yeah, I mean, it's no fun if it's lacking with FP drone, but not much that I can do about it right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go and pack things up now. Gonna get myself home. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys hopefully on the next stream. I will schedule it with at least a day in advance, so you will know about it. If you want to make sure that you don't miss anything, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell, then you are notified every time that I post something or schedule a stream. Mary Ann, thank you so much, Mary, for the super chat. DW is asking when is Laura's due date. The due date is done. Well, the L day is, she is 9 weeks, around so. I think it was yesterday. Losing account of it, but yeah, it's been really nice, and they are both great. So yeah, thank you so much, guys.